Milk, it's so good.
Absolutely breaking the beginning of the episode.
Classic Jared.
Oh dear, oh dear. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Town Hall Heroes. I am taking over as host as I flare my eyes. And welcome to Town Hall Heroes, episode 58. We've got our guest, 2-Arc Furious D. Let's go down the line. Corey, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. What have I been up to this past week? I didn't
ask what you've been up to. I asked how you
That's
are.
how you're doing.
Hold on, let's
Listen
go.
to the host, Corey. Listen to him.
Okay. Sorry.
So what you doing?
I got the grand opportunity to cast with Mr. Four-Court Jester over the weekend on Saturday. We casted the last monthly finals for ESL. I think they're just monthlies, but they're qualifiers for the Major League. That was the second set of qualifiers, so we got to see Goat Gaming and Cloud9 Vortex qualify. And since there were so many teams that had dropped out from the relegation side of things for the ESL Major League, those two teams both ended up qualifying forward. So fun stuff. I think we got to watch the qualifier. Was it last night? The one relegation match that ended up being played.
Oh yeah, I think that was last night.
It was between Rising Taquitos
Lunatics
and Alpha. Oh no, it was Lunatic versus.
Not Lunatic anymore, but their old squad. I keep getting
Shot in the Bullets Reloaded.
Shots and bullets.
That's
Yeah.
Shot in the Bullets Reloaded.
Yes.
Versus
That's fun.
Wildfire. Wildfire, which was a mix of Tempest. It was the merger of Tempest and Wildfire.
Whoa, guys. Let's keep going on with our statuses. Zoya, how you been? What you been up to? We'll get into that heroes discussion later.
It's been a rough week, man. We lost Jake, and we can't find him anywhere, guys.
That's why we have to
Know where he is.
Jake, this Mountain Dew sip is for you.
Jake, I hope we find our way back home eventually, man.
Here's to Jake.
It's pretty good. Yep.
No, man, lots of heroes this week. We released 2 videos this week on the Tempest Storm YouTube channel. One of them was a vlog KO did today. It was released today. It's over on Reddit. And if you missed the one from last week, it was Dreadnought. He did an analysis of one of our ESL matches versus 2-Arc. And it got really good feedback.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Dustin Browder tweeted out about it, didn't
Yeah, man. Dustin Browder
did.
tweeted about it. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was exciting.
he? Clearly that
I mean,
video
we didn't even
rocks.
win that game, and I was excited. I was like, fuck, he tweeted.
Basically, yeah, he pays attention to the competitive scene, which is awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, we've known that, but it's cool just to see, like, just those little reminders, like, hey, we're watching you guys, which is also kind of like Big Brother-ish.
We see you. We see you.
And of course, our guest Brendan Oakley, 2-Arc's Furious D. How you doing? What you been up to?
I am doing great. Been playing a ton of heroes. Excited to be here tonight. Been preparing for this. Stoking myself up. Lots of scrims. Preparing for season 2. Happy with our results in season 1, but not satisfied. We're gonna try to do better next time. And on the content side of things, 2-Arc has a lot in the works.
Cool.
So you'll be seeing more from us soon.
I think that's like a really good thing that a lot of teams need to start exercising a lot more. Is just getting that content out there to like kind of start building your brand and your name. I mean, already like we can somewhat go into this discussion point, but do you guys feel like right now it's like there's not a lot of face, like we get an inside look because we're hosts and casters and whatnot, and so we interact with them a lot more, but do you guys feel like the public maybe doesn't get to see the personality out of a lot of these people?
Yeah, absolutely. There's so much that people don't know on just like people that just watch streams and stuff. Which is like there's no teams like even like the content Tempo Storm's producing. We've barely done anything. We have 4 videos so far. Like there's so much stuff that people don't know about any of these teams, these players, and I mean, I can't even like put a face to everyone on 2-Arc. I know Quibsy and Furious D's like actual face and like the manager, but like
honestly,
They have a good Twitter presence, so I at least if they have their picture on Twitter, then I can associate. That's fine. And if, talk to them. Yeah.
But and that's 2-Arc.
Yeah, we try
That's
to
a
be
team
active
we're close with. They're one of the big. They've been around for a while. Compare that to the Lunatic Squad, the Shots and Bullets and Reloaded, whatever they're freaking called. I don't know any like do you know anything about any of those guys? And yet they're up and coming rising
Yeah.
stars right now.
No,
Like,
I completely agree. I don't really think I know much about them, except for the fact that they do pretty well. They've been a really rising team. That's about it. I don't know anything about the actual people, and that's what I really liked about the tempo video, the original one, which is like you get into it already. Zoya's like trying to make it something official. Arthalon's telling I think Glaurung to shut up, and it's just like I was like if they needed a way to like start demonstrating. I think the only thing you guys needed was like names because a lot of people just didn't know who was talking at the time.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you can get a little bit of post production and just put like Arthalon talking, Dreadnought talking, all that kind of stuff, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah,
have
I
all their
agree.
names up on some part of the screen, just like it highlights while that
Could be like the credits of an '80s movie
Oh
where
my
they're like
God.
talking and then they're like
Yes!
face like freeze frames. It's like
I have Zoe, I have a really good idea of how to do that. Let's talk after the show.
I'm down because that's actually a really good idea.
I have a great way to do that. Anyway, so guys, let's get on to our first discussion point. Heroes of the Dorm.
Whoa, that's a heavy one, Kev.
Yep. Well, that's the
starting-
first thing.
Okay.
We're starting there, but let's start a little bit light on Heroes of the Dorm. For anybody who isn't familiar, Heroes of the Dorm has gone into its second week now. It's going on into its brackets, starting this weekend. And this past weekend, I think they had to finish up the rest of the matches of the Swiss groups. But because everything's finished up and the brackets are ready, let me swap on over into production value.
Whoa.
What is this? Oh yeah, we've got brackets
Pretending
that
to
you can,
react until I can see it.
brackets that you can interact with and actually fill out on screen, and you can apparently the winner of this gets $10,000, or was it a prize pool of $10,000?
No, 10K for the best bracket, I think.
Yeah, best bracket.
it's pretty serious.
So if you guys haven't filled out Cal Berkeley as winning, you can go do that. It's on the Heroes of the Dorm website. You can go fill out your bracket. It takes a lot of time to fill out.
Is that your bracket?
That's my bracket.
Washington? What?
Why are you
What?
Why are you showing it?
No Kawhi Rice is on that team, right?
Huh?
We were joking about this in our practice the other night. It's like we should just like scrim all the teams and figure out who's good and who's not.
Too smart.
That is smart.
But yeah,
Mark.
that's yeah. What's wrong with my bracket? Yo, you know what?
Washington.
You fill out your bracket.
How would Washington not get? They have Kawhi Rice on their team.
I don't know. I didn't look. They don't
Supposed
tell.
to-
They don't
supposed
say.
to-
They don't
do,
say
actually.
rosters.
If you click on the teams and then go a little bit further in, you can see who's
Okay.
on their roster.
All right. Let's
too.
open up that can of worms first and foremost because I'm a web
Question
server
dodged.
engineer and I really don't like a lot of the things that happen on this bracket. There's a lot of issues that happen with actually trying to navigate this bracket, which is like, first off, half the teams don't have stats.
There are some missing stats.
Yeah, there's a lot of missing stats. But I think the biggest issue that I have is